So some of you may have heard that I've been accepted at Breakout Con in Toronto, which is awesome. It's a great place for board games and role-playing games and all kinds of other games, and I'm over the moon about it. So it's really got me moving fast on some of these games that I've developed. Day and Night is going to be there, of course, as well as Urban Sprawl. And I'd be an utter fool if I didn't bring Solo Venture, because it's probably my most successful game to date. But, and I'm working overtime on this one, I may have something else there. I'm really hoping I can get it done in time. Let me show you. For anyone familiar at all, this is Nandeck. This is used by some people to put together their cards. And what you might see over here, anyone who's familiar with Solo Venture might recognize this card frame, but they also might recognize that the giant spider is not currently in the Warlock's Dungeon. You know what else isn't in the Warlock's Dungeon? A wood nymph. That's right, this currently isn't in the Warlock's Dungeon. Nor is a dark elf. What's a dark elf? Why, that's a dark elf right there. Can you see that? So what does all this mean? It means I'm working like mad on the Forest of the Mad Queen. I'm trying out some new things too, like you'll see here, Gilding Poison, which gives you a little bit of a bonus only in that one room. And then you'll also see, look, Invisibility Potion. This lets you skip the room you're currently in. These are more single-use abilities or potions, as opposed to the continuous stuff that we had in the Warlock's Dungeon. I think it might be a little bit more D&D-like to consume things like that. Now, there's still a lot of work to do. As you can see, this text is all cut off, and it's, doesn't really make any sense because you can't read what it says. Well, I guess you can read part of it there. Like, if you have found a plank in a previous room, you successfully evade the spike pit. If not, remove this card from game, shuffle, it's supposed to say shuffle all the rest of the cards back in, and blah, 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 blah. Start back at the beginning, and you take 2 HP damage. What's a plank in a previous room? I'm glad you asked. I'm looking to drop things in the rooms, so you have things to keep track of going forward that can help you throughout the dungeon. We're just going to experiment a little bit with it this time around, see if it's something that really catches on and works well. And I'm very excited because I think it will add a new depth to the game, something that you don't get for the simplicity of the Warlock's Dungeon. Hopefully makes Forest of the Mad Queen just that little bit more interactive for people. Suffice it to say, I am over the moon that I'm able to attend the convention, and I'm really hoping beyond hope that I can get this version done by then. The play testing shouldn't be a big thing because I've come up with some sort of a formula to work on for some of the abilities. I don't think that'll be an issue, so I'm really hoping that I'll have both versions there, the Warlock's Dungeon and the Forest of the Mad Queen, that people can buy together and use together. And I'm just, excited about it. I can't wait. Which reminds me, I better get back to the artwork so I can finish some of this art. See you guys later. Bye.